He's a farmer and he's come with his quirky charm, and here to cause a farming fiasco. He's still outside the Tesco, and there is always someone he knows. And here to tell his country stories. When he walks in, it's obligatory. Aw, stinks of slurry or silage, and she's thicker than milk 'cause she's curdled. Honestly, here we go again with his body from Wiltshire. I'll be shocked if it isn't. They'll duet and do the plank for a tenner from the bank, so we can buy a pint or two, so we can fend our thirst. He loves a column shift, he's got a twang aplenty, loves self-made rigs and driving a Massey. The guy sent from heaven, creating farming mania, the lovable southern bendigear. And he's telling intriguing tales of cows that milked themselves. And brother, tonight he is taking us for some sing-songs in trunks, farm spares and snuff. There's no airs, we're tough, there's no hairs apart from mums. Said sing-songs in trunks, farm spares and snuff. There's no airs round us, no, just a fella from Berks that's here for He's a farmer and he's come with his quirky charm, and here to cause a farming fiasco. He's still outside the Tesco, and there is always someone he knows. And here to tell his country stories. When he walks in, it's obligatory. Ah, stinks of slurry or silage, and she's thicker than milk 'cause she's curdled. Honestly, here we go again with his buddy from Wiltshire. I'll be shocked if it isn't. They'll duet and do the plank for a tenner from the bank, so we can buy a pint or two, so we can fend our thirst. He loves a column shift, he's got a twang aplenty, loves self-made rigs and driving a Massey. The guy sent from heaven, creating farming mania, the lovable southern bendigeer, so we can fend our thirst. He loves a column shift, he's got a twang aplenty, loves self-made rigs and driving a Massey. The guy sent from heaven, creating farming mania, the lovable southern bendigeer. And he's telling in sing-songs in trunks of cows that milk themselves. And brother, tonight he is taking us for some sing-songs in trunks, farm spares and stuff. There's no airs, we're tough, there's no hairs apart from mums. Said sing-songs in trunks, farm spares and snuff. There's no airs round us, no, just a fella from Berks that's here for
that. Can you see my game? You can't. What on earth is going on with OBS? Bear with me for 1 second. Let's do that one. And then let's go to this one. What's it doing? Let's try this. Hey Random Cat, how you doing? Why is it in shorts format? It's because I've cancelled my subscription to Restream because they were just taking the mick, really. I'm just curious as to why Farming Simulator is not being picked up by this. Let me just move my chat over here. Right, is it going to do anything now? I can't see. Let's remove the game thing. Honest to God, I hate OBS. What's this doing down here? Oh, I think because my resolution's changed, it's had a bit of a dicky. Right. Any full screen application. Why is it not doing it? Bear with me, I'm just going to have to enlarge this. I don't have a fucking clue what it's doing. How am I going to get to stream tonight? Say what I'll do, I'll just do display capture. Just 20 people in the stream. Yeah. To be fair, the shorts do better than the long version. Right, is that going to work? There we are. That's a little bit better. Now I can't see chat. Right, I'm back alive again. And can't see my bloody audio levels now. I hate my life. Right, there we go. Right, let's play some music and then let's shut the fuck up. I should go here. Right, there we are. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? The music shouldn't be too loud. I've been working on a new tractor today, and it's been absolutely chaotic. So I've been editing this one. The speed's good so far. It can go up to 230 miles per hour. But it's a bit chaotic. Like, it doesn't know how to brake at all. Right, let's start the engine. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. Have you done anything nice today? Right, what was I doing? I don't think I was bale loading. I think we loaded all of our toilet roll. Oh, this tractor feels so sluggish now. Oh yeah, will you be on the Daddy tomorrow? Oh, absolutely. My son's with his mum tomorrow, so I've got a lot of tomorrow free. Right, where the fucking flip is my mat? There we are. We're going away from the farm. Is this even owned by us? But yeah, I'll definitely be on the dedicated server tomorrow. You know what I hate about this map, though? The grass is destroyed. I've got about £1.30. What the fuck am I talking about? About 1.30 or so. What time is that in Britain? It's about 12:30, won't it be? Oh yeah, we got 2 chicken coops. I don't remember doing this. I am in Britain, alright. Yeah, I'll be in then around about 1:30ish. Right, the big question, do we own this? It is leased, so let's return it. Can't be fucked with it. Right, we've got a plow now. Do we have a plow? I hate this new menu section. No, we don't. Right, let's get a plow. Now, do we go unrealistic, or do we... You know what, actually, we'll go unrealistic, but not too unrealistic. We'll go with this one. And because I fancy getting a class in the future, we'll get a class coloured one. There's no music. It might be because it's a quiet song. Can you hear it now? Oh, that song is actually really, really quiet. But yeah, I got AI to generate a playlist of feeling good music, and this was its first option. Fucking sucks. It's the most depressing thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh, I've not turned my camera on. Hi. Everybody's gonna leave now. I'm not even centered. What's going on? Ah, fuck it. It'll be okay. Alright, so yeah, I reached 8,000 subscribers today. That was a nice thing. It's nice to see what 6 months can do. I don't think I've ever seen your face. You're not missing out on much. I'm very podgy around the cheek area. But it's okay. We've got to live with life's ups and downs. Right, where's the shop? It's all the way down here. But yeah, has anybody noticed any new updates that they've liked about mods in ModHub and shit like that? There's a couple of mods that I like that I've released recently. Who the fuck's singing this? It sounds like Ariana Grande on Helium. Right, 2 seconds. Yeah, my face has that effect on people. Normally, when they see my face, they normally turn the other way. That tends to be the general atmosphere that I produce. They loved it when I had P. Diddy as a background, though. That was quite funny. I hate these long journeys. I'm going to start cutting across the fields again because I can't be arsed driving like this. Or use my really, really big tractor. Could do that. Might just set the price to 0 so I can get it for free. Is that music a bit too loud, by the way? Right, we're nearly at the shop now. It's just around the corner. Fucking hate this. Have you seen that new 16X map? The problem with the Deddy at the moment is we only have 2 tractors, so there can only be 2 people on without contracts. Yeah, but finances are a big issue. I mean, I maxed out a loan before. I was tempted to get another tractor, but I ended up thinking, you know what, let's get an extra 2 fields. But my next step is to get maybe like a small Massey Ferguson, or maybe like a John Deere 6R or something. Because I always associate the John Deere 6R with, what's it called? Oh, Jesus Christ. With cows. I think it's because that's the only tractor I ever see whenever I go visiting a cow farmer. I haven't been on ModHub in like a week. I don't blame you, there's not much going on in there. It's all King's mods and FS22 mods and FS planets and stuff like that. They've been getting the best results. Might hide my face again, see if I get more viewers. Hang on. There we go. I'm stuck. Let me out. Oh, I'm glad you don't actually... I'm glad they're not collidable. But yeah, they've had a few things released on ModHub. But not a lot. But they've only just come back from the Christmas break, haven't they? So... maybe stuff will arrive in the future. I'm waiting for Valmet mod and a finish map. Then I'll spend way more time in FS25. Yeah, what I'm waiting for is a British map, like a good British map. Like I know Calmsden is in testing, as is, what's it called? Riverview. That's a good map. I'm hoping that I can do like a roleplay series with Riverview because I know that there's plenty of farmlands on that. And then I might do a single player one on Calmsden. Because Calmsden I like. So, Welker Farm is being worked on as well, I think. Is it? Yeah, Welker Farm is being looked at. British maps keep FS alive. I don't know. I mean, there's some good American maps, and some of my favourite ones are American maps. Not the ones that are like just big flat lands like Texas, like Big Flat Texas and Fox Farms, although I do love Fox Farms. But things like New Jersey and stuff like that is fantastic. You are the best farmer in the world. Hey, thank you very much, Liburn. How are you? I'm ready to kill myself because this is just ridiculous. Have I gone past my farm? I'm not even going in the right direction. No wonder I'm never going to get there. See, look at that. You complimented me and I went in the wrong direction. Can't be the best farmer if I don't know where my farm is. Do you speak Albanian? No, I do not. I only speak English, really. I speak gibberish as well. That was a terrible joke. I do apologise. You speak some Finnish? I tried learning Finnish once. Maybe about 10-15 years ago. But I just gave up on it because it was just too complicated. I know the only word that I remember is sisko, means sister. That's the only word I remember in Finnish. And if you say Cisco in America, it means butter. Right, so we're nearly back at the farm now. Wait, did we get a loan on this? I'm thinking that a loan might come in handy. Let me go to my finances. I did. Maxed out my loan. Fantastic. Milking finishes... Mateo. Auto means car. Oh, like... Yeah, because in German there isn't a car an automobile. You know what? We've done all this and we've not even got a seeder. We've not got anything. We could do some ploughing jobs, I guess. What on earth is this song? I'm going to change this playlist. This is freaking me out. In fact, no, you know what? I'm kind of vibing. This tractor is struggling. So yeah, what's that? It sounds German but worse. I think this is an African song, to be honest. It's something Kenya, so I'm assuming it's going to be an African band. I could send you a playlist in the Discord. It can't be copyrighted music, unfortunately. Oh no, if it's from bands and stuff like that, I can't play it on YouTube. I'll get copyrights against me. So I'd rather not. Oh, it's not. If I get a copyright claim against me because of this, then I'm gonna have to... No, there's not much I can do, really. Just remove the stream from published videos, I guess. In fact, do I have Discord open? I don't. This tractor really struggles with this. It only requires 100... Why is my tractor so knackered already? Oh, it's on 88 hours, that's why. I could have sworn I got some generators, though, to keep the farm functioning. Can't remember. I'm going to auto check just in case. Alright, no worries. You won't understand any words, but it's a good tune. You know what? I grew up listening to music like that. There was this one Indian song that I used to be obsessed with, and it was like #1 in the UK for like 3 weeks in a row. It was fantastic. I can't remember the name of it, though. I remember the music video. It was a guy walking down the street and there was a girl dancing. And it starts with a violin, I think. There's like a like Ramstein as well, and he speaks German. I can't speak a lick of German. I know Dankeschön and mine, and that's about it really. I'm not the most culturally diverse person, to be fair. But you'll need to be careful though, because some music can be copyrighted, even if it claims that it's not. Why has that straw not been ploughed? I might just mod a little bit of extra money in to top everything up. In fact, no, let's not do that. It's just, this map warrants big equipment, and you don't get that starting off. We got rid of our bale loader. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 9 toilet papers left. Sent it to you. Right, wait a minute. I'll have to boot up Discord then. Discord. Where's it gone? Oh, there we are. The random cat. Bear with me. I'm not playing it just in case, because if they're signed up to a record label, it means that it's most likely copyrighted. And I don't need to apologise. But yeah, it looks like it's signed to a record label, so I don't think I'll be able to do it. It's YouTube code. I don't know if that messes things up. What do you mean? Yeah, well, you usually listen to it in the background when I play FS2. Ah, right. I normally just have like videos from like Sambucha playing in the background. Oh, there's a YouTube channel that I like called Explore With Us. They do like deep dives into murder stories. Some of the things as well will give you nightmares. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how people can think to kill people in that way. I don't know how people can kill each other in the first place, to be honest. It's absolutely ridiculous. Right, which is the speaker for this one? I need to turn this down. There we go. That's better. Yeah, if I want something to make me feel good, I'll probably watch something like Electro Boom or Vsauce. I love Vsauce. The problem if I do that, I'll end up paying more attention to the video and end up drowning a tractor. I've done that a few times today. In fact, I'll show you the tractor that I've made. Well, I've not made it, but come on, computer. Right. I'll save it just again, because I never trust the autosave on this. I don't know if it's just OCD or something. But, where's it gone? So I've not created the mod, I've just edited the XML. And it starts off very, very slow, but it'll soon like turn into a rocket ship. Once I've sorted the acceleration out, so it's got to be featured in the video soon. Come on, Hootan. But once you put it in reverse, it will not stop. And once you accelerate, it will not stop. I'm going to increase the brake force on it at some point. Where is it? Is it broken? I might have already broke it. Let's buy it again. So this one, I'll put it as 5,000 horsepower. It is a bit of a beast. It's got a top speed of like 230 miles per hour. As you can see, I've been throwing it around a bit. But yeah, we're at 80 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, 120, 130, 140. We jumped. 170, 180. 190. Well, that's one way to make an entrance. Oh my god, that was perfect. If that, you know what, if the acceleration wasn't shit, that would have been the perfect parking. That would be like a Ace Ventura gimmick. But yeah, that's the tractor. But I'm not even pressing accelerate at the minute, and it's just going crazy. Press the brakes, nothing works, and then I'll go in reverse. Like the brakes slow build up. But then they just fucking fly as soon as they connect. It's a very, very jerky one. But I like the quirkiness of this tractor. And it'll ride most things. Jesus Christ, what's going on? Come on. Stop being a dick. You know what? I'm going to make a challenge. If somebody can get this around a map without crashing. Oh, shit. Then I'll give them £100. I think that'll be a very good challenge. Another problem with the Deddy is 9 out of 10 times there's nothing to do since I get contracts. Yeah, that is true. But it's only just started out, really. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Challenge accepted. Alright, I'll send you the mod. And I want a recording of you doing it. I can guarantee you that you'll crash maybe 100 times. I don't think you'll get to the other side of the map, to be honest. Never mind then. But you can't just say you've done it and I'm going to take your word for it. That's just not living in the real world. $25 miles per hour cruise control. Okay, you're not allowed to use cruise control. Even then, you'll probably still crash because it is a bit weird. Well, start the engine then, you hate these tracks. I just pressed start the engine. Come on. Honestly, sometimes this game is going to give me an aneurysm. How Farming Simulator 1, what was it, Relax and Unwind? I don't know. It stresses me out all the time. Is my only possible way. Well, you're just going to have to get good. You're just going to have to drive properly. But yeah, you've got to stay on the road. Yeah, you can go off-road by, I'll say, a meter. But if you get, in fact, if you have a full wheel off the road, then you don't pass. But you can overlap a little bit just in case, you know, because I know how NPCs can misbehave. So yeah, that'll be the challenge. If anybody wants to accept the challenge, join my Discord server. £100 up for grabs if you can use my modded tractor to get around the map without crashing once. You've got to record it though. Polska Gruan. What does that mean? Polish... something. I don't speak Polish, unfortunately. It's like that post you put on the Discord. Giants devs must be coming back to the office. Must have coming. Oh yeah, because they've got 1,400 mods in testing or waiting to be tested. But it's like a silage dealer. He posted the same day at like the end of play, and they did 200 mods in one day. That's some really good going. I struggled to plow a field in one day. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They've got some kind of work ethic, haven't they? So let's say they do an 8-hour shift. And let's say they've got a team of 10 people testing mods. That would still work out at about 25 mods an hour each to do a full test on them all. It's pretty ridiculous. Hello Jalala, how are you doing? Welcome to the most boring stream you'll ever witness. I'm good, G, and you? I cannot complain. I'm living the dream, as they would say. It'll soon be Christmas again. We're only like 360 days away. Maybe even less than that, actually. I don't know, I can't math. Never a dull day, a long time no see. There is never a dull day. What's the point in having a dull day when you can add some... what's it called? Variety in your life? Some light in your life? I don't know, I'm talking bullshit. I was never a good philosopher. So I'm just going to turn my fan on. Right, so it's -3 degrees outside, and I am absolutely roasting in this room. Like, I don't understand it. No sweat. How is FS25 treating you so far? Full of bugs, full of some lively things, but it's been good. I like it so far. How about, have you managed to get a hold of FS25 yet? Zook, have you managed to get a hold of it? Oh yeah, what's your yeah for, Mr. Valmut? There we go, we got rid of that straw. Oh, in fact, Zook, do you want to see something fun? It's too poor for it. But don't tell you one of my favourite mods of this game. So I baled some straw, done a fantastic job as you can see. I didn't bale that bit because I knew it wouldn't qualify as a bale. But it looks like we reverted back to 2020. Well, H1N1 virus is circulating, isn't it? So we're getting the stock in before it runs out. Aren't these beautiful? This is a bale of straw. You know what? I just figured out the perfect moneymaker. Why don't I plant grass in there? Yeah, tissues. It's nothing like a good old pack of toilet paper. Cushell as well, by the looks of it, looking at the indentations on the paper. We've gone all out with realism on that one. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Honestly, as far as mods go, that is by far my favourite one because it just adds something different to your farm. How's everybody's Friday anyway? Looking forward to the weekend. I'm thinking that I might stream again tomorrow. Depending on what time I wake up. So what have you been doing then recently, Zook? Because it's been about what? I've not spoken to you since just before Christmas. Midday daddy stream. I wouldn't be able to during the day. You not using the built-in GPS. I'd never use GPS anywhere. I always like to do it myself. I don't know why. It's like I'm not dead set against the GPS, but I'd just much rather just do it freehand. And sometimes the built-in GPS, it kind of throws you off sometimes. The GPS is cool, but it's really annoying. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't follow the path that you're actually wanting to follow. Like before, I was on the dedicated server, and I think I was cultivating a field. And I picked a lane, so I pressed B to go into that lane. And then my tractor decided to turn around and do one of the headlands that I've already done. It's kind of annoying. I know my rural areas, man, since early December. What's the weather like where you are, though? And how is everything? Because I know you've had a few issues recently, haven't you? Hopefully they've resolved themselves. Right, we've just got some more bollocks to do. Trying to think, right, so we're going to do grass in this field, so I've got to try and plant it as soon as possible. That way we can actually get a yield before December ends. Then I've got 4 fields where I can pick crops. I know obviously one of them's going to be, well, 2 of them's going to be wheat. I think I discussed this in my last stream and I just forgot what I said. I said I'd write it down, I completely forgot about that too. It's super hot and stormy, still going through some stuff, but we chilled compared to that time. Ah, right, well that's good, at least things are on the mend. But yeah, super hot and stormy doesn't sound good. I mean, at the moment we're all iced over. Like, traffic's come to a standstill because we've got an inch of ice on the floor. Oh, there was a funny video that I was watching before, actually. Of, there was a guy from Africa in America, and they were going through that blizzard, and he packed all this stuff up. He said, I'm going back to Africa. I do not like this weather. Every single time I walk, I slip. I am going back to Africa. I don't want to live like this and suffer. I was like, fucking, that's freaking brilliant. Said, I had a good life in Africa. I don't like falling over. Or something along those lines. It was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it was really funny. Like, it took me by surprise because, like, I didn't expect that. I was expecting it to be like some kind of like racially targeted video because it was just a guy shouting at a person from Africa. But it was the opposite. It was the person saying, you know what, America's not that good. I was ready to get in that comment section screaming at them. But yeah, this is going to be... I think this entire stream is just going to be ploughing this field. I did say I was going to divide this one down the middle, but I think if it's just going to work as a grass field, I think that would be better just to stay as one big field. But then we just need to invest in a mower, a seeder as well. What else would we need? We've got a baler, so we need a bale loader. And then it's just a matter of, as we get there, we can buy ourselves a tedder, buy ourselves a windrow, and start focusing on the bigger thing then. I think that'd be the plan. Don't know how I'm going to execute it because we've got no money. Second-hand market. That's actually a pretty good price. There was a menu where some guy had one bale on a Cybertruck and said, your weak ass truck would break under this bale. And some guy replied with a picture of a rusted Hilux which had 3 bales in the back. I think you showed me that video. I thought that was a Ford Ford 150. F-150 even. Could be wrong. I'm not familiar with trucks. But yeah, the Cybertruck is an absolute piece of dog shite. If you didn't send it, I have seen it. I honestly can't remember what I did yesterday. You know what, actually, I can't even remember what I did this morning. I think I got some ready for school. And then that was it. I think I fell asleep after breakfast, actually. Something I do like a lot now is the 1970s Australian utes. Yeah, they're pretty good. Hey, Keith, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I need to stop drinking and start driving. Don't do that in real life. You can do it in here, that's fine, but... like for no reason at all. You're doing good, I'm glad to hear it. What have you been up to? How's your weekend going? All 56 minutes of it. You run a small farm? Alright, what type of farm do you run? Oh, he's struggling to get through that straw, isn't he? Come on, Challenger, you can do it. I believe in you. 220 horses behind that hood. I'm surprised Silage Deezer hasn't appeared. He's probably still in bed. Very early hours in the morning for him at the moment. Hay and stuff. Ah, that's good. Hay is actually doing pretty well in terms of pricing. Well, it is in America. I'm not too sure about England. I mean, I know all prices in England are shit. I don't know where you're based, though. Whereabouts are you based? I just can't wait to get this bloody field finished. What plow is that? This is the Lizard 6M. How you doing, Ben? Or you can have my unrealistic version, which is about 1,000 meters wide. Don't use that because it actually destroys your game. Like, I got 3 frames per second using that one. I let my little cousin run the truck for me, and he slid in the ditch. Jesus. What was you doing? Was you stood on the back? I mean, here in the southwest, we had some now which settled on the ground for 50 fucking minutes, then it snowed. Well, you doing great. I hope you are well too. I can't complain. I'm alive. I mean, rain. Oh, also it rained for a little bit and then snowed and stuck. See, we had the opposite. I think it was yesterday morning. It snowed for half an hour, but it was that heavy that it left a couple of inches in just half an hour's worth of snow. My son fell over like 6 times walking to school with him. It's not then 15 minutes later then rained. Yeah, we had a thunderstorm during our last snowstorm as well. Where are you from? I'm from England. From up north, not down south like random Valmet. E-by gum. Let me sleep, man. Nice chatting with you again. It's 3 AM here. Alright, take care. Have a lovely night, Zook. What about yourself, Keith? Whereabouts are you from? Message me in Discord, by the way, Zook, if you ever need anything. Unless it's money, and you're asking the wrong person. I've got none. $60 viewers? Well, that's not too bad. You're from the USA? Ah, right. Well, USA's economy, they sort of favour smaller bales, don't they, of hair? Like, you're getting more money per ton if you sell them as small, tiny bales. Because if you buy them in bulk, if people buy them in big bales, it just generates a lot of waste, doesn't it? Hey, you're very welcome. Drop to fit. Yeah, Shorts does that. One day, it will be like 100,000. Nah, I'm joking. I don't think I'll ever get that many. A big Xbox One or PS5 or PC? I'd definitely say PC. And it's not just being like an elitist thing, it's just, you get so much more of your money's worth playing on PC. Because it opens the game to completely different dynamics that you'd never believe. But if it was to pick between the two consoles, I'll probably say PlayStation. I think they have the edge over Xbox. It's like on the console, when you get your mining map, it's just digging up loose stuff that's already available to be picked up. When we get it, we can actually dig up the earth. It's kind of fun. And it gives another level of realism to the excavators that you can buy as well. Although it's a shame the tiny John Deere one didn't make it into this game. I'd used to love that mini excavator. Oh, that was a really good excavator. Especially when you added the terra farming mod. Proper PC building costs twice the money, but a PC will last twice as long and will depreciate less in value. It depends. Depends on what you buy. So, if you've got a PC that's got something like a 1080 Ti, very good graphics card, not gonna lie, it's worth about 400 quid brand new. But if you were to buy that second hand, because of how old it is, because it came out in 2017 or 2018, people, because it's a 1080, people automatically assume it's an ancient graphics card. So they wouldn't expect to pay more than £200-300 for the entire rig. Even though the graphics card's worth twice as much as what they expect to pay for it. I got Kyle having a calf right now. I'll talk to you later. Alright, take care, Keith. I hope the cow gives birth in a healthy way. Take care and have a good night. But it just baffles me. Is anybody up to date with CES? Because it just baffles me how Nvidia have like launched the new 50 series under CES, and it's like, oh yeah, the 5070 will perform similar to a 4090. Yeah, CES. Like, oh yeah, the 5070 will perform. Saying this will be her third calf. Jesus Christ. Bet you can't wait to drop the load then, can't you? The PlayStation 4 now is worth 50 quid compared to 500 quid new price. I would argue that a PC holds value a bit better. I'm not too sure. I've never seen a PlayStation around here worth less than 200, like a PlayStation 4. Like second hand. Refurbished models may be 50 quid, because it's just all random components scrapped together. I mean, I wouldn't trust Sony anyway, because they're kind of like the Apple of the consoles. I think the PS5 Pro sold for $750. Yeah, there was a lot of scalpers with the PS5 as well. Well, the PS5 Pro and the PS5 as well, actually. Like, it's just a weird economy that we're living at the moment. It's going to be the same with the new graphics cards. Like, £500 for the 5070. That'll get scalped left, right, and centre for the first, like, 6-7 months. So then people will just be selling it at like £1,000 each. Like, look at the 4090. If you went back 2 months ago, you could buy that for 1,700 to 2,000. Now you're lucky if you can find it for less than £3,000. It's ridiculous because they've discontinued the production. The PS5 looks like a Sky TV box with 2 white acrylic plates on the side. Well, they model all of their consoles on skyscrapers, if you don't know that. Because I was playing GeoGuessr the other day and I saw a building and I was like, oh, that's a PS5 building, so I know exactly where that is. But yeah, look it up. It's a really interesting concept. I can't remember the name of the building though, but I knew where it was. But then again, what was the PlayStation 1 modelled after then? That would... Then again, probably the White House. Come to think of it. In fact, no, the White House is too rounded on top. Then again, it would be a nice idea to have a reset button on top of the White House. I think that'd be a good idea. Right, this field is taking the mick now. It's going to be raining soon as well, which is going to be fantastic. Can't wait for that to start. When's that going to... Oh, gee, piss off. Just let me play the game. Bet you're gone offline now. Oh, yep, there we go. When's off the line? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, right. Don't press pause while we're plowing. That seems to be a good idea. I bought my PC with an i5 8400, RTX 3050, 400 quid. So it might be a little bit biased towards PC over console price-wise. Well, even then, it's like the i5 8400. It's a good processor. It's not fantastic. The RTX 3050, it's got ray tracing. That's about all it's got going for it. It's a £200 GPU. But it'll do what you need it to do. But it's got the same performance as like a 2060. The person under this shot is a Minecraft stream with captions: donate $50, stream extends 50 minutes. That's fucking stupid. So if like, say if 200 people turned up and all donated 50 quid, he's going to be awake for a while. Oh, but then again, he didn't say that it has to be awake. There's a loophole. I don't have a clue what this song is. Random questions. Okay, go on. Shoot. Come on, you stupid tractor. Pull up. What happens when you face two metal detectors at each other? I'm sure they would both go off. Oh, in fact, would the electromagnetic fields around them counteract each other? Or would they go off? Those sleeping streams from years ago where people let themselves be tortured by chat on Twitch. Yeah, what did you hear about that girl? She finally won an award, but she's gone down in the history books as having the longest Twitch stream ever. So today, Twitch won't let you stream for more than 48 hours, obviously for health and safety reasons. You know, you need your sleep. But she streamed for 2.5 years straight. Every single day of her life, every moment of her life for 2.5 years was captured on stream. And stream gave her a reward for it. Yeah, it's ridiculous that, isn't it? I mean, kudos to her for doing it, but I don't think I could ever face like 24/7 for 2.5 years. It'd be too much. Because who was it who found her? Was it Kai Cenat? Sorry, I don't speak Islamic, I'm afraid. You can't have any private relationship moments. I think she was single. Or any dates or anything. Again, I think she was single. I think all she wanted to do was stream. Oh, fuck me, I missed a bit. I tried to stream once for 24 hours and I fell asleep in like the 12th hour. Probably made some good money. I don't think she made a lot, you know. I don't think she was an affiliate when she started. You'd have to end the stream to approve of the onboarding. You couldn't even scratch that itch down there. Why is that where your mind went to? Then again, you're probably a lad. So yeah, boys will be boys. When you get that feeling, something sexual healing. Makes sense. It does make sense. It makes perfect sense. But it's weird though, isn't it? Like the way the male mind works. Worst thing about some of the males, what, scratching that itch? Just put a fan on, you'll be fine. Sweaty area while trying to sleep. You know what's worse? Having a girlfriend who wants to cuddle. That's the worst thing ever. When I was with my ex-girlfriend, and it must have been about 25 degrees that night, and she's a cuddler. I was fucking... Like, I looked like I pissed a bed. I was sweating that much. And she was like, no, don't let go. And I was like, no, just get away from me. I'm taking the covers off. I'm putting 5 fans on me. Just sleep on your side of the bed. I need my comfort. The male mind is surprisingly simple. It is. They're very sort of primate-ish. How would you call it? Good job. Hey, thank you very much. What would you call it? Primal. We need something cool we like. You are my favourite. Hey, thank you very much, Kale. Unintelligent. I don't know, some men are very intelligent, but they see the female body and they just lose their mind. It's like you could have somebody like Brian Cox, like, giving an interview, like, doing a presentation about how the universe works, and the girl just lifts up a t-shirt and all hell breaks loose, and everybody's just off that topic then. I'm not. You are in your own special way. Not everybody's gifted academically, but everybody's gifted at something, and it's just a matter of finding out what you're gifted at. For me, I'm gifted at talking a load of bollocks. But even then, it's like women were very sophisticated back in the day. With tractors and cars, I'm actually mental. Well, there you go. Specialising in tractors. You could be the person who invents the next groundbreaking thing in tractors or cars. So if it's something you're passionate about, why not look into it? Think of Neil deGrasse Tyson do if he flashed. I think he'll pass out. Only doing YouTube now. Not only, it's just I got rid of... I want to get a camper in FS25. I think there is one, isn't there, on King Mods? But no, I cancelled my subscription to Restream because they were dicking about. And they were very sort of unstable in terms of performance. So I thought I'll just try it like this first, see how it goes. The camper van in FS25 would be a good idea. But only if you could sleep in it. If it was like a walk-in house and you could sleep inside it, that would be a perfect camper van. For some reason, some sites don't work. Yeah, some of them don't. Because a lot of people just take an FS22 mod and just re-upload it as an FS25 mod. And then it just conflicts all the time. And I think that's a very, very cheap way of doing things. I think if somebody's made a mod, just let them upload it when they're ready. Don't try and steal it from underneath them. We need to get interiors for house. Well, have you seen that 5-bedroom 4-bathroom house? That one is absolutely amazing, but you will get lost inside it. Cars are amazing if you can find the right one. But if somebody turned up and showed me a Fiat Punto, I probably wouldn't be impressed. Unless it was, like, customised to fuck and it looked like a Ferrari. Mod Hub time. I don't think it's available on Mod Hub. I'll show you. In fact, I'll go into build mode. I'm not going to build it because it costs a lot of money. And I don't have a lot of money. But it's this one here. 585 grand. Come on, select the fucking thing, you dick. There we are. Loading item. But it's this. It's absolutely ginormous. It's got its own personal gym. You can see it from the build section. Got a personal gym, it's got a content creation studio, it's got bedrooms, bathrooms, dining areas, it's got a study, it's even got its own little bar. It's an absolutely fantastic mod. It's definitely something I'm going to get on this. I like sheet cars. What's a sheet car? Well, I used to be a mechanic, and when I was in college learning it, my tutor gave me the best advice you could ever have. If you wanted to do car mechanics as a career, don't go and work for a garage and earn minimum wage. Buy cheap cars, put a Go Fast stripe on them, customise them, make them road legal, and sell them for a profit. Because the second you put a stripe on them and make them look good, every punter will buy them. Because there's always a 17-year-old trying to impress a girl with the worst car you'll ever see on the road. Because Wheeler Dealers did that as well. And I was considering it, like I had a business model written up when I was like 16 years old. Read it, I had the garage that I want in mind that I wanted, and I just never followed through with it. But yeah, buy a cheap car. 200 quid, run of the mill, just tune it a bit, make sure it's road legal, put a stripe on it, sell it. And if something goes wrong with the car, your business is closed. Sorry, you went bankrupt. No refund. Nah, I'm only joking, don't do that. You get so many terrible reviews. You get crucified for that. I don't know why people hate Peugeot. You know what? My dad used to have a Peugeot 407, and that did nearly 200,000 miles before it blew a head gasket. They were a very, very good car. It broke down a few times before that, but that was like the nail in the coffin. He had his clutch replaced like 6 times, I think. I'm mentally obsessed with them. Depends on the Peugeot. A friend of mine swore he would never get a full-time job. He recently started his own garage. Yeah, I don't blame him. Like, what's the point? So, if you do a full work week, you're doing 39 hours a week. So times that by a year, how many hours have you invested into work? You've done 2,000 hours in working for somebody else. If you invested then 2,000 hours into yourself, imagine what you would accomplish. So what's the point in letting working, sort of spending your time to help somebody else get rich when you can do it all yourself? If I spent 39 hours a week rather than sitting in a supermarket, if I spent that working on myself, I'll probably be a much better content creator than I am now. French cars get so much hate for no reason. It's probably because I think people just sort of automatically assimilate hate with French. I don't know why. Because like in recent years, French people haven't done anything wrong, but they always refer back to World War II for some reason. It's like, well, yeah, nearly 100 years ago you did this. And it's like, well, I think most countries would have done the same thing if they were in that position against Nazi Germany. I prefer Alfa Romeo and Seat. Seat are good. Alfa Romeo, I think that's sort of a person who's trying to overcompensate, and I don't know why. But I think that's just like every sort of young sports car sort of starting... Can't get my words out. Sorry, but I'm French. I have no issues with French people. I went to a Chalon in France probably about 10 years ago, and a nice little old-fashioned village. I fucking loved I spent a week there and I fucking loved every minute of it. But then again, one thing I didn't like was snail pizza. I think whoever decided that putting snail on a pizza was a good idea were absolutely wrong. That's worse than pineapple pizza. Let's put pineapple to one side and focus on the snails. I personally think that 106 and 306 had peak Peugeot. It went downhill after that. I don't know. I mean, if you're looking for affordability on repairs, a 106 is perfectly fine because it's just Toyota equipment. I don't really know much about the 306 though. 205 is absolutely amazing. Again, I've never really looked into Peugeots. The Picasso was awful. And that Citroen, wasn't it? Never mind. Take a Toyota. Yeah. Then again, which Toyota are you looking at? If you say Prius, then just get out of here. Nobody likes a Prius. Don't take electric Peugeot. No, definitely not. I mean, I would like an electric car, not gonna lie, they do look cool, but I think the technology is not quite there yet, and I'd be very hesitant to lump a load of money into something that's gonna do my entire transport for the year. And then, like, just one little... Like, imagine driving down the M6 and then somebody hacks your car. Anything Toyota is fine, well, except for Prius. Yeah, except for Prius, thank you. I'm glad you said that. But I was watching a video on YouTube before... I'm going offline here. And it was an old man who was about 79 years old, I think, and it was like his first time in a Cybertruck. And his reaction to everything is... Like, I think he was used to, like, riding on a manual stick. The old Peugeot are better. Now is so boring. Yeah, I think Peugeot's biggest downfall was they started modelling themselves too much on other cars, expecting the same results. And I think that was their biggest downfall. So slow. What's so slow? That's an hour and 7 minutes I've been planning this field for. My Peugeot 106 only weighs, 106 even, only weighs 850 kilogram. Don't drive in water with like... Very wise words from you there, Gullia. The truck. If it gets the job done, then it gets the job done. It's like, what is a car? It's just a tool. If it's just a method of transportation, and if it can hold some extra goods, perfect. It's why I don't think, even if I was a multimillionaire, I'd probably buy one flash car, but I wouldn't go wild like some of these people do. I'd probably just buy myself like a C-Class Mercedes, and then have a Citroen C1 in parked up on my drive. I buy so many shit cars. Well, I was what? Do you remember Cribs on MTV? Or about like 90s, early 2000s. Is that Lada or Iada? But yeah, I remember watching this. It was a Frenchman, and it was a very, very, very famous chef. And he was showing us his garage. And he said he's got this Porsche. I can't remember what it was. It's like a big SUV. Ferrari. Nah, Ferraris suck. Don't get a Ferrari. They're a bunch of. How would I describe Ferrari? They're just too picky about things. Cribs and Pimp My Ride or Peak MTV. Oh, absolutely. I used to love watching Exhibit going about his cars, and then he didn't do any of the work. But I remember there was this French chef who was very, very famous, and he had this big Porsche, and he said, "Oh, this is the car that I drive around when I'm taking my dog out because it's got a lot more space." And he said, "But the real masterpiece is this one behind it." And he did like a grand reveal, and it was like a 1990s Nissan Micra. And he said, "This is my daily runner." Tread lightly, gets weird, gets sued. Oh yeah, no, that's Nintendo's motto, isn't it? I thought that was Nintendo that did that. You have the sale back, both. Yeah, Ferrari, they're just too picky. It's like, yeah, you can't customize the car without approval. It's like, well, what's the fucking point in buying it if you can't do what you want with it? If it's your property, then you should be allowed to do what you want with it. It's not like you build an extension on a house. The Nissan Micra is an amazing car. It's light, affordable, and easy to maintain. And not only that, but it was a fucking beast because not much went wrong with it, and anything that went wrong with it was mechanical, so it was easily repaired. If they sued a broke Italian family for calling their kid Mario, it's an Italian name. Yeah, I know a person called Mario. They've not sued him yet. But they've sued a lot of YouTubers that have been sort of modifying the Nintendo Switch to play games that are not supported on that platform. And I think, what's the point in sort of blocking people from expanding on something that's already good? Like, embrace it and say, how did you do that? Let me know. Like, let us employ you so we can expand upon it and make it better than what it is. There's no point in shutting people down when you can build yourself up. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. But it's an Italian name. Yeah, I mean, it's a legal name as well. So, like, how the fuck can you say, oh, yeah, you can't use that because we have Mario and Luigi? It's like, right, so we have a child called Mario. Sorry. I'm going to have to run to the toilet in a minute. I am using absolutely no whip for this. In fact, you know what? Scrap that. I'm not doing it in a minute. I'm doing it now. Be right back. Right, so I'm gonna find another playlist. Where is it gone? You do a very good job there, thank you very much. What's there? Something that shocks me is that a small McDonald's cup in America is 500 milliliters, and yeah, they are double the size of, on average, every country in the world. Did my internet die or something? Let's generate a new playlist. Your video scene? No, 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 no. Anything else? I don't care. Just give me something. Country. Come on, hurry up, you prick. 500 mil. We get, yeah, 500 milliliters is large for us. For them, a large is it's like 1.5 liters, isn't it? Polka dots. Yeah, that is not what I wanted. 60% suitability. Try again. I guess. Can I guess your favourite crop in FS25? Go ahead. I'm not going to use that one because that last one was shit. No wonder they have big issues with morbid obesity on average. Yeah, America's like the capital of fat people. Which sounds a bit shit to say, but unfortunately it's the truth. Stop trying to put that in random places. I want it to go at the side of everything. Ah, fuck it, you can go there then. I think this AI thing has misinterpreted things. FS20, cotton or potato, absolutely none of them. I hate cotton with a passion. I hate recording videos because you always get some smart ass who thinks a racist joke's absolutely adequate. Fucking hate them type of people. And then potatoes. I mean, if they brought back if they brought back potato processing, then I would probably like it. Because that had like a sorting factory and stuff like that. But it's give more money. Sugar beets are better. Sorry, mate, gotta go. No wonder. No wonder. No worries, Random Velvet. Have a lovely day, and thank you very much for stopping by the stream. See you on the server tomorrow. You definitely will. We will be... You know what, I can't even remember what I've got planned for the server tomorrow. I know there's some contracts and jobs to do, but yeah, we can get around to doing them. Hey, I've got 10 grand, so I do have a generator somewhere. I kind of like this song, actually. I might use this in my next video. I don't mind, to be honest. Yeah, I think we've got 2 fields to... We've got 1 field to plough. And then we've got another field that needs lime, fertiliser, mulching, and ploughing. Because the sunflower fields I want to be ploughed this year. And then next year we'll plough the arable fields. Not the arable fields, the grain fields. I might plant some grass in one of them though. But then again, the sunflowers was a pretty decent yield for the farm this year, so I might do that again. With a much higher selling, because I think we earned 50 grand from them that month. But I think we're in a position now where we can kind of hold on to peak selling price. And we'll get double the yield as well, which would be fantastic. Anyway, for any of you watching who have played FS25, when it comes to base game maps, what's your favourite map? Mine is Zelonka. The only thing I hate about FS25 is how common a fucking tornado is. Do it at the first person vision, please. Oh, Jesus Christ. If you give me a realistic plow, I'd be fine with that, but this one, because with a realistic plow you can kind of gauge where you are by the position of your tyres, but because this one's wider than your tractor, it's kind of difficult to do. Thank you. You're welcome. I stay in first person, actually. In fact, I've got 2 webcams, so I might use one as head tracking. How accurate was I? Not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. I've only played Riverbend so far. Tornadoes happen every year, so it's annoying. Well, what really gets on my tits as well is that if you have a bad weather event, so it's like hail or severe rain and snow and shit, you always get these weird little circles in your bloody field. And it's just cultivated land. It really pisses me off. Like, I had a field, it was only 2 hectares, and it had 6 circles on it where the crops had been destroyed. I was like, what kind of world are we living in here? If you don't want to do this at first person and return it, yeah, if I was using a realistic plow, I could tell where I was going, because I just leave my far left tyre inside the ditch that it creates, but yeah, it is what it is. This one doesn't do that. I turned crop damage off for that very reason. I don't blame you, it's an absolute pain in the backside. Like, if it... Third person, sorry. Oh, right. But yeah, I absolutely hear that about it as well. And especially if you're trying to do like a... Sometimes you forget to turn it off. So I spent ages doing something for a video, only for all the crops to get damaged. I was like, fuck's sake, I've wasted everything. Really is viewer. It doesn't matter. Like, with streaming, viewers come and go all the time. It's not a big deal if we lose some or gain some. The interaction is much better than the view count. To me, anyway. Because there's nothing better than just sitting back, playing a game that you enjoy and speaking to people that are cool. Cole viewer Kun is a good person. Who's that? Your tractor as a New Holland. No, this is a Challenger. This is a Challenger MT something dark side. Challenger just says 160 horsepower. Oh, there we are. MT 635. It is getting late. It's 2:30 here in the Depression Lands. Which, that could be any European country at the minute. But I'm assuming you mean Netherlands. Yeah, Netherlands. Alright, well, no worries. I'm probably going to call it a night in about an hour. Because I don't want the stream just to be doing this. Kind of sucks. It's taken an hour and 20 minutes, and people will wonder why I do things unrealistically live on stream. I'd rather spend 20 minutes doing this so we could move on. But no, instead, an hour and 20 minutes. And we've done fuck all. I like the fence. Which one? My favourite fence is probably the 900 Vario. Pet 900 Vario is really, really good tractor. Absolutely solid. Decent horsepower, not too big. Could you take a faster plough, modify it, make it go 2 miles an hour faster? I can make it go 40 miles an hour faster. But, because I could do this. I'll show you now. Go reverse back. In fact, you know what? I don't know why I didn't do this in the first place. Yeah, it's a very good idea. There we go, that's a bit quicker. But then again, it doesn't look like it's any quicker. I think I need a more powerful tractor. This tractor's nearly fucking dead, and it's only done 2 fields. It's a shame lease to own isn't a mod yet. That'd be ideal for this, because then we could just fuck off all of our equipment and lease to own shit. I learn from you in your life. You're welcome, that's what I'm here for. You know, people just think I'm a noob with unrealistic equipment, but I've got a bit of knowledge. Thank you, Master. You're welcome, Padawan. I love the Valtra 415. That's a decent tractor. Very good for forestry. If I was to pick a favourite tractor, it's like picking a favourite kid. But then again, I've only got 1 kid, so it's not that difficult. Definitely a Class Axion 860. That one is a formidable tractor. Although, I do have this beast. And I might buy it just to piss people off. We've got EU configuration. Got Salsa monster tuning. 73 kilometers per hour. Give it the big wheel. Give it a massive fat front weight, back weight, give it a massive fat one. Make it poo coloured. Give me poo. There we go, looking sexy shit, literally. Perfect. Hey, how are you doing, Brian? How do you pronounce that name? Did it... Get John Deere tractor, Jesus Christ. We have one. No, we don't, never mind. No, we're not getting John Deere. I've got 10 grand. I'm not getting anything. Then 3600. What the fuck is that? Is that the tiny one? This one. No, that's 314. This one. I've got that one. Looks like a scrapyard piece. There's a FarmCom one. Not Johnny Deere, John Deere. You know what I want them to bring back? Big John. Boycott JD till they fix their right to repair issues. They've done it in EU. Oh no, America, they fixed it. In America, they fixed it. EU, it's still ongoing. Which it surprises me because EU and they went apeshit at Apple. But I guess John Deere can do that because in Europe farmers don't matter because other countries can grow the grain, I guess. And then they wonder why food's so expensive. More heavy and big is on the class of big tractor. Well, I like the 12 series of the Zurian. I think that one's an absolute beast of a tractor, and I think the size of that tractor would be absolutely perfect for the farm that we've got. Because we've got, what? We've got 3 fields. And I split 1 field into 4 fields. And I split the second field into 4 fields as well, I think. So that means we've got 9 fields. This one's just going to be a big heap of grass. Fucking hell, it's going to cost a fortune in fertilizer. What do you play on? I play on PC. Most tractors here in the Netherlands are Fendt and Dutch. You know what? If you're going for power and performance, those 2 are the best brands. In England here, we have Class, we have John Deere, Massey Ferguson, McCormick and Case. That's all we really have. I have seen some Masseys. Masseys are really popular over here. Dutch is a good mark. It is. It's a very good one. I like Dutch. Unless they're doing harvesters, that fucking top liner was awful. I'd much rather have a New Holland harvester any day of the week. Or the Lexion 8000 series. Massey Ferguson, they're like a diamond in the rough, that brand. Like, they do solid tractors, but they're just not as popular as they should be. And I think that's just because John Deere are just like they're the dominant global market at the moment. Well, in fact, no, Mahindra is the dominant global market. Like, they're not very common in the West, but in Asia, like, everybody has one. But I remember reading that 60% of farmers in America have a John Deere. Which, that's a wild figure. I don't understand how John Deere could get so popular in America, considering everybody hates John Deere in America. Hey, how you doing? Hello, Mello. Me, Heiny Fox. I probably butchered that name, but that's what I'm calling you. How you doing? Right. It looks like we're just going to be fucking ploughing, but I need to repair my tractor, but I can't afford to. What's your favourite tractor brand? Definitely Class. Who else is Shadow of a Doubt is then? I didn't even need to think, I'm just broadcasting it. Like, you can't look at a Class and say they don't look good. It's a shame they didn't include enough of them in here. In fact, I don't think they included any apart from these Rian 12 series. But look at that beast. Oh, this beast. It's the same tractor, but a bit bigger. Versatile Hydro Strike. I've never seen that one. That's Silage Dealer's favourite tractor. I hate the fucking back of that tractor. It looks disgusting. It looks like it's trying to be a Lamborghini at the back, but a tractor at the front. Kind of weird. Truck, please. Far as trucks go, I'll probably say a Scania Streamline or something. I like this FH electronic one though. Like, that one's a really good truck. Oh, the Coca-Cola truck's actually nice. The Mac. But the Actros by Mercedes is one of my favourite trucks. But they don't have them on here yet. That looks kind of funky. That looks really nice, actually. I like that. Right, I think I'm going to activate this and just make these fields a little bit straighter. I'm sure this song used to be a song on FS19. Is Dutch slurry tankers were in FS22. Ah, right. Well, you know what baffles me? Australia. Hey, how you doing, Super? I'm living the dream. How are you? But it baffles me that Australia, they're like a big powerhouse when it comes to grain farming. But they've stopped all production of tractors in that country. Like, to me, that was really weird. Like, why would you do that? Like, John Deere had stakes in the biggest one, so that probably explains it. How you doing, Suba? Look at the toilet roll. Kun Machinery Factory is very close to where I live. Doing alright. I'm about to go to sleep. Enjoy the gameplay. See ya. Alright, take care. Thank you very much for stopping by. Short and sweet, but lovely to see you. Right, do I dismantle this entire fucking thing? Or do I just leave it as it is and then do deforestation when I can afford it? Yeah, could do some solid grasswork equipment. Can't go wrong with a bit of Kun. For Crone. Crone are much better. And they do some fantastic walking freezers. Like, they're unbelievable. What has to do with emissions? I'm not too sure. I know, like, the Australian government don't know whether they need a shit or a haircut. But, I don't think emissions was the big key point in it all, to be honest. Don't think that was a deciding factor. I can't remember what it was. I was reading an article on it before. And it was something to do with it being cheaper to purchase them rather than produce them. I don't know. I could be telling you a lot of bollocks. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, this entire stream so far has been plowing. Fucking brilliant, isn't it? Gotta love a good old plow. In fact, you know what? Don't take that wrong. I'm going way off course. I need to sort my life out. That's never going to happen, actually. I'll try and find the reason as to why Australia stopped producing tractors, because it was kind of weird that they stopped doing it, considering how big of a role they played on the global market. In fact, they still do to this day. Yeah, if it's a cost issue, yeah, that's very surprising considering the price of a fucking tractor these days. Something different for once, what do you mean? Oh, plowing. In fact, you know what? I really need to get this tractor repaired. Look at this. You can't see the state of it, but it is fucking shocking. In fact, I can visualize it for you, can't I? Just let me play the game. Stop saving. Let me play the game. Come on. Vehicles. There we are, Challenger. So it's got 27% of its life left. It's valued at 30 grand still. It holds its value, doesn't it? Take a little plough, you sir. Well, my last stream, somebody came in and started moaning about how unrealistic I was playing. And I said, the reason I'm doing that is because these fields are fucking massive, and I don't really want to spend 6 hours doing it. And I thought to myself, you know what, just to prove a point, I'm going to use... It's not unrealistic to have this width, but it's an unrealistic sort of layout. And, yeah, here we are. We spent an hour and 37 minutes plowing a field. Absolutely fucking stupid. Come on, let's play GTA 1. Let's go back to 1993. It actually looks better. Ah, fuck that. I can't play like that. That's just ridiculous. I think we should play football with this toilet paper. But you know what? I couldn't afford a different type of plough either, because I only had 16 grand. And this is 6,000. I bet we just gotta have to look for some contracts. 13 grand for baling. I would happily take that job on. You're using a pretty good one as well. Take that on. Take that one on. Oh, do I have to use them as round bales? Oh, right, right there. Fuck off. Square bales. Okay. Oh, we've got a round bale. We can turn them into toilet paper. Right, take that one. I hate autosave till the game crashed. And the last save was an hour. Yeah, that's my issue as well. So, when I used to stream on Twitch, I had a save game, and I think it was a 10-hour stream as well that I did. And I didn't press pause on it once, it was just constantly like, job. And then I forgot to save it. So when I came to the next stream, I was like, yeah, sorry guys, but here we are. This is what we've got. We're starting afresh again. Let's mount the toilet paper. I wonder if I can just whip this tractor around and just whack it out the way. Come on, smack. Whip it real good. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not done with it yet. Look at that. Football Championship. World Cup finale. Nobody's beating that. Now we're back to 8 miles an hour. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I decided I was going to take on this field. Oh, that was a much better solution. Just drag it with the actual plough. Do you watch football? Not all the time, but I do sometimes. Why are ploughs not straight real life? What do you mean? You're getting tired. Why do you watch football, Brian? But I don't know. I think driving in a straight line is a really difficult thing to do. Those bales look like toilet paper. I don't know what you're talking about. I can only see straw. But yeah, they just look orange. Right, we are definitely using the least equipment for the contracts. I want to retire this tractor as soon as possible. It's done 2 fields and it's fallen to pieces. So these 2 can be the wheat fields, and then these 2, I think soybeans and corn. I think that's what I said last time. In real life, driving in a straight line is easier, but operating the tractor is more complicated. Yeah, because, you know, you're not just pressing B to turn things on and pressing fucking Q to detach them. Like in real life, you've got to line them up properly and attach them manually if you can. Then again, in Britain, we're no better. Farming in real life in Britain is an absolute fucking joke. because apparently the government are penalising farmers for growing crops because they want them to grow grass and wildflowers. Every plough blade is set back diagonally next to each other. Yeah, that's just so they can flip the soil properly. Because what a plough does, it just digs into the ground deeply, turns the soil over to destroy the roots of any weeds and other previous crops that are in there. The downside of doing that is you'll lose a lot of quality on your soil. Lots of levering gears and hydraulics. Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping to have a farm sim set up like that one day. I want it to be as complicated as driving a tractor. But yeah, I think the issue with driving in a straight line on Farming Simulator, it's very, very difficult to get that right position. I'm subscribing to you. Hey, thank you very much, Mr. Farmer. But I think the biggest issue with Farming Simulator is because things are sort of quantized, and it's not an issue of giants or anything like that, it's just an issue with how games work, because it's all pixels, so there's like no middle ground, whereas in real life, you've got the entire circle of your steering wheel. On this, it's quantized per pixel, so it's very difficult to find that perfect pixel, so you're driving in a straight line. Unless you use GPS, then you're never failing then. Unless it picks the wrong lane like it always does. How are you doing anyway, Mr. Farmer? I mean, you can achieve it by driving in a straight line. So like for me, right now, I could focus the middle of my tractor on that tree in the centre where I'm pointing. So if this bale doesn't start giving me jip, right, you know what, you can fuck off. That's super strength. Right, Bale, you're going to the gulag. Oh, John Deere. So yeah, just focus on the tree. And in real life, more modern tractors, like 2000 up, have GPS in them. Yeah, they do. But GPS is very easy to steal, so what's the first thing that gets nicked? GPS. And I don't know why it's so easy to steal. Like, you'd think they'd be sort of like embedded into things rather than just as loose cables. Come on, Mr. Challenger, you can do this. If you don't die before the end of these two fields, I'll be very happy. But yeah, I want to see this stream series off, and I'll look at different maps, because I do want to focus on more British maps. I think this is German. But I'm gonna hopefully have bought the entire map. I'm just gonna get a really unrealistic plough, which I already have, that will do the entire map in one swoop. And I think I'm just gonna plant a shit ton. What's the highest yielding crop? Potatoes. Let's get unrealistic potato equipment and just do the biggest potato farm ever. If you want to go back to the John Deere and go in first person, it has a line on the hood to help stay in the path. Oh yes, I know about them. Speaking of which, I was focused on the other monitor then. Yeah, that's the line that I tend to follow. So I did a video on it about maybe 4 months ago with FS22 about how to plough perfectly in a straight line, and I spoke about how sort of here on the hood, sometimes they have like a little crosshair sort of thing, and if you follow that, then you've got a decent chance of driving in a straight line if you focus on the edge of the field. Well, the edge of where you ploughed. A lot of people call me a liar, and I think it's more of a skill issue on their behalf, because it works every time for me. But now we don't have that issue, because we can just make sure our left tire's in the fucking ditch that it's created. Unless you got like a really absurd one. Come on, don't lose ground. Have we redeemed it? Nope. I knew that was going to happen. But yeah, there's a lot of things in the tractors that people take for granted that help in things. But it's like, for me, if I'm in first person, I'll aim for a landmark. In real life, rolling increases yield on beans. In real life, rolling does a lot of goodness for your soil and shit. Like, in real life, if you roll the field before you plant anything, then you get better seed contact with the soil. You get a much more accurate placement of the seed. And a lot of farmers where I live, they'll roll the field before they plant anything in it. And then they'll roll again once they've planted. So I don't know why giants have sort of overlooked that. Because, I mean, if you look at it realistically, if you drilled seeds into that, they'd be all over the fucking place. I mean, this one doesn't actually go too deep by the looks of things. But on a regular plough, you just never get a very, very good... It does, but I think it doesn't help corn in real life, I think. Well, corn's a weird one. But where I live, like, we don't really delve into corn. We're like, where I live, it's just very much grain farming. Grain and sunflowers is all we grow here. I know doing corn on a previous soybean field is really fucking good for the yield. Because soybean have a very good quality about them. Right, you're another one that's going to go to the gulag, but you're not going to go too far, so you're okay. You're just going to go down there. Okay, you went a bit further than I wanted you to be honest. You're in UK, correct? Yes, I am. Living up north, where everybody's an alcoholic. Jesus Christmas, just let me finish this field. I'm sick of ploughing now. Right, we survived them 2 fields. Well, not quite yet, actually. I was on 27%, about halfway through them. Whereabouts are you from, Mr. Farmer? Autosave. Hey, look at that, it didn't autosave. Fantastic. That went down to 22, so that took 5%, so, I'm North American, that's why I brought up the corn. Right, what part of America, like, well, what part of Northern America, is that, like, Canada, or is that US? Which part of Northern America, Canada or US? Then again, if you're bringing up corn, I'd reckon you're probably central US. Because I know corn's a big thing over there. US, Wisconsin. Yeah. Wisconsin, you know what? I fucking love that state. Like, the police there, they just have like a no bullshit expectation of the public. And they're sort of like, how would I describe them? They're like Texas, but they don't draw a gun before they ask questions. But that's the best way I could describe Wisconsin. They kind of like have that Texas no-nonsense mentality, but they don't think that is it the First Amendment or Second Amendment? Or is it Fourth Amendment? Which one's the one, the right to bear arms? Is it Fourth? Or is that Third? I don't know. For information, Wisconsin is the border of Canada. Yes, I know. You're just right next to Michigan, aren't you? You're in between Michigan and... Is it North Dakota? If my geography serves me correctly. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was. Minneapolis. Why does that sound like underwater city? Minneapolis. Oh, Minnesota and Michigan. Ah, right. You know what will always baffle me about America is how big your states are. Like fucking Texas is the size of the EU. Like, it's ridiculous. And where the fuck is North Dakota? Is that next to Washington? I'm not talking about District of Columbia, I'm talking about the states. Alaska. Yeah, Alaska's the biggest state in America, isn't it? Soon to be Canada. Oh, I can't say that with a straight face. So, in fact, yeah, I want to ask you, what's your views on the whole Donald Trump wanting to take over 3 different countries to expand America? Do you think it's just for media attention, or do you think he's actually got a sincere want to actually pull it off? Or do you think it's a bit of both? Right, so I'm just gonna fucking volley this over. Boosh. Get out of the field, bitch. Oh, I crashed into a tree. North Dakota is above South Dakota. Well, duh. Sorry. Next to Minnesota and Idaho. Ah, right. I didn't realise you still classed Idaho as a state. Trump is media gold. He is. It makes the English people want to vote American politics. Like, I want to vote. But it's one thing you can never take away from Trump. He knows how to work the audience. Like, he'll just say something, like, completely out of the ordinary, and everyone just jumps on it. Because he knows that he's got that reputation where people just love to bash him. Right, is this me driving in a straight line? This is a very, very weird shaped field. And it's my fault because I drew it. But yeah, Trump, he knows how to work the press. Especially with all that fake news bollocks that he was spouting last time he was in. Oh, in fact, I'm going to display something in a minute. Something you might not know about Farming Simulator. And it's to do with the dirt on the wheels. I'll stop the tractor so you can see it. So as you can see, the wheels are getting a bit dirty. Everybody knows that they get dirty because a lot of YouTubers have spoke about it. But not many of them have spoken about these 2 elements. You're my new fave YouTuber. Hey, thank you very much. At least I'm somebody's favourite. I'm joking. But yeah, if you look at the dirt on the tractor, it's building up now. We're going over a field, obviously, that's why it's building up. But let's just lift this, reverse back over it so we can replenish that dirt. The best way to accomplish this is through a rice field, because they just like hammer the dirt into the tractor. But we get all the dirt falls off onto the ground, as we can see here. Oh fucking hell, that's a plough. So there's the dirt. But if you plough the ground and it doesn't actually make a field, you can remove them tyre tracks. How fucking stupid is that? In fact, you know what? I'm touching the field. Now I'm not. And it's still removing the fucking tyre tracks. Like, what's going on with that? There's a bit of realism for everybody. Does absolutely nothing to the ground, but it will remove the tyre tracks for you. I need to stop pissing around because this tractor's got like fucking 10% of its life left. Let's plough. But yeah, so there you go, there's something weird. Are you using a subsoiler? Technically, yes. But at the same time, it's under the category of a plough. So, it's a sub-plough. I think rolling the grass might erase the tyre tracks as well. What with it, like a grass curve roller? Or are you talking about like a field roller? In fact, you know what? A field roller might do it as well, actually. Come to think of it. But yeah, we lifted the plough there. It didn't remove the tracks. Left it down there. No tracks whatsoever. But yeah, treason, if you want to know, this one's the Lizard 6M. It sort of works like a chisel plough, but without the need of having 300 horsepower. But it works with normal ploughs as well, which is stupid. I'm pretty sure subsoilers don't work the same as ploughs, like creating fields and such. You know what? You're absolutely right. However, Farming Simulator don't care about that. So I don't care about that. I mean, realistically, a straw bale wouldn't look like this. You got 5,000 litres of straw in here. You know when it rains, your tyres get really muddy, and the second it stops raining, it goes away. It doesn't go away the second it stops raining. It takes a couple of minutes for it to drip off, which I kind of like. But one thing that really annoys me is when your tractor gets wet, the mirrors get wet. Why is that look like toilet roll? Because it is toilet roll. This is Cashel. The H1N1 virus is coming. The next pandemic is upon us. We need to start making toilet roll because we know every fucker's going to buy it. But yeah, when the tractors get wet, the mirrors get wet. But if you go in first person, they somehow miraculously come dry again. Like, that's one thing that bugs me about Farming Simulator. Just give me wet mirrors. Like, it's not a big ask. Which is stupid because in real life it would go away until it leaves the field. Well, it would go away once you've... Like, if the dirt gets wet, what does wet dirt do? It sticks to things. It does that in the game. But it also sort of binds itself to the object that it was stuck to, because it absorbs into every single indentation on that tractor tyre. So you need a jet washer to get rid of it. I don't know why it just automatically falls off. Like, even if you don't move it, it still drips off somehow. And realistically it would stay there. Maybe if the sun was out. I really wish Giant Software added more stuff for forestry in FS25. Well, there's good news for you there, Treason, because Giants currently have 1,400 mods in testing right now. And they're averaging around about 200 a day or something like that. So we're probably going to see a lot more coming over the course of the next month. So fingers crossed. Hopefully a lot more. I must emphasize hopefully. Yeah, have you not seen the image? Go to Giants' website. They tell you exactly how many mods they've got in testing. And they've got a ridiculous number. And they've just come back from the Christmas break as well. So they're going to be pumping out some mods over the next... I reckon after this week, you're going to see a shit ton of updates on ModHub. But bear in mind, some of them updates might be... Some of the mods in testing might just be like updated versions of the same mod that you might already have. I really want to see some sort of measuring tools for trees. Is that for console or is that for PC? You want to know something about mirrors in Farm Sim? Like measuring tapes? Yeah, that'd be good. They had that in FS22, didn't they? What would I want to know about mirrors in FS22? In Farming Sim? Play console. Did they have the measuring tools on console? I've not played console since like 2015. Oh, they didn't. Then it's very if they've not included it in base game, then they're probably never going to include it on console. I have no PC, but I like FS18, my favourite. Oh, is that the mobile version? It's a good game. FS20 is pretty good as well. I play that when I get a moment free. We don't have measuring tapes. No, if it's not available on base game, then you're probably not going to get it, unfortunately. In 3D person, your mirrors are dirty. In first person, they aren't. But my tractor's pretty fucking filthy. Let's have a look. I don't know, I'd say that looks pretty clean. But for some reason it's got a fucking header in the background. In fact, what even is that in the background? I don't think it's a header. It looks like a building. In fact, you know what? That's the start. That's his shop, isn't it? If we go here and look at a tractor or something. That's this wall. That's this wall right here. Come on, Giant, sort yourself out. There you go, that's going to be my next video. Come on, let me up. But yeah, that's definitely the shop where you buy shit. What's this? Gonna also like FS18. 1R8 Delta. Tractors are actually have clear mirrors. Yeah. Tractors do always have clear mirrors, regardless of how high the mud splats. There's nothing like having a filthy tractor. So much detail there said, so much weakness in there said. What a bunch of bullshit. It looks like toilet paper roll. What are you talking about? There's no toilet paper on my farm. We're not cutting trees, we care about the environment. The tractors that actually have clean mirrors in Farm Sim get dirty. Eh? Oh, clear mirrors. This has clear mirrors. If you're in first person, that's got a crystal clear mirror. The dirt you see there is the one on the door. And the dirt you see on that one is on that window. So yeah, that blotch of dirt here, that's on this door here. And then that blotch of dirt there is on this panel of window here. I think we're going to have to yeet some bales over here. I want that bale pusher mod. Not the bale pusher. Yeah, it was called the bale pusher, wasn't it? the front tool, where it just had a little slope so you can move the bales out of the way. How did you grow your channel? So it's a very interesting story actually. So I started Farming Fiasco about 2 years ago on a different channel. Not Bill's Toilet Paper. Toilet Bills? But it didn't do too well. My videos were shit, I'm not gonna lie. And then, so I was speaking to somebody and said, oh, why don't you start doing GTA? So I did that. I saw a bit of an improvement, but again, shit videos, shit quality. And then I became a video editor for a YouTuber called Stanimus. He's got like 3 million subscribers. So I worked for him for a couple of months. And as we were working, he was giving me advice on how I should execute videos. So I took his advice. I started doing Farm Simulator again, but with this channel rather than the previous channel, because there was too much going on with that channel, because it was just like jumping between games all the time. So far, I'll have one dedicated to Farming Simulator, no videos but Farming Simulator. And he gave me some advice on like timestamps and this should be here, that should be there, this should be here. So I took his advice on that, and then I started producing videos, and I started earning like 1,000 subscribers a month. I've been doing this now for coming up to 7 months now, and I'm on 8,000 subscribers, which is fucking unreal. Best graphics, FS22 or FS25? I think it's too early to predict. So FS22's visual graphics. So there's so many elements to that question. FS25 is just improved, right, in my opinion. Yeah, so if you're looking at soil textures, I mean, to me, I'd say FS25 takes the victory over FS22. If you're looking at grass textures, or sort of overlaid textures, I'd say FS22 wins that one. If you're looking at environmental, so fog and all that shit and clouds, and you get constellations in the sky now, which is nice to see. So I'd say FS25 wins that one. But what tractor do you have on your farm? I don't have a farm. But I think I don't know. I think with a couple of patches, FS25 would be such a smooth and good game. If had more physics in FS25, but FS22 is more visual graphics, I'd say FS25 is more visual, because there's more textures to the weather, and I think that's a very, very good feature. I think the only thing that lets it down is because it's so new that you get a lot of flickering elements in your textures. But I think once they've ironed all these issues out, I think it will be much better than FS22. Rated FS25 3-star, FS25 4-star. Why would you rate it so low? I mean, this is definitely not a 5-star game, don't get me wrong. But it's, what, nearly 2 months old now? It's 2 months old in 2 days. Would you expect a 2-month-old baby to start walking? Probably not. So I don't think you should expect it from a game. Especially since they've had a big Christmas break as well, and a lot has happened over Christmas with technology. Like, that's my viewpoint on it. It's like, don't expect a baby to walk and run at 2 months old. Like, give it a chance to develop. Where's my straw? Thank you very much. But yeah, I think at the moment it's crawling. Eventually it'll pick up the momentum. And I think it's got potential to be an outstanding game. I'm looking forward to FS28. I'm really trying to grow my channel. I think my YouTube shorts are good, but not my videos. The best way to look at shorts, I mean, long form, I know fuck all about that. I just chat shit and then send it. That's all I do. But short form, it's not got so much of a formula, but there's sorts of things that you can follow. And the best rule is the hook. Make the first 3 seconds a very, very good 3 seconds, because the person that's watching, or the person that's potentially watching your video, is going to spend 3 seconds to determine whether they want to watch you or not. And then if they decided that they want to watch you in them 3 seconds, then jobs are good, and you start getting repeat custom then. Which is a shit choice of words. I didn't even press B then. Okay. Alright, let's time my head out now. Alright, take care, Treason. Thank you very much for coming in tonight. Been an absolute pleasure. I struggle to talk on camera. Why do you struggle? But yeah, Treason, you've been an absolute blessing tonight. Thank you very much for coming in. Like, what would you say your biggest concern about talking on camera is? You stutter a lot. Right, so the best way to combat that is write a script. So think of the idea that you want to do. Think about how you want to execute it. So do like a bit of a brainstorm, then write a script on what you want to do. So what I do is record the footage first, write a script, and then work the footage around the script. That way you're less likely to stutter. I have voice cracks. That's fine. Let it crack. Like, it might feel uncomfortable to listen to for you, but that's how everybody else hears you. So why the fuck should you care how you feel about it when the way you speak, the way you're hearing yourself is the way other people hear you? So, you might as well just run with it. Like, everybody's voice sounds deeper when they're talking, like, in their own head, because they have a thing called bone vibration. So when your voice box vibrates, it vibrates the bones. I'm not talkative. That's why you write a script. Write a script. So you record your footage, get your data, write a script about it, put the footage around what you're talking about, and then that way you know exactly what you're going to say, you've got a time frame of when you're going to say it, you know what footage you want when you're saying it, and then you got a video. And that's the best advice I can give you with a long form video. It's just the only determining factor is how you execute it. So if you're going on a fact-finding mission and you want to say, like, what crop is going to earn you the best value, or what best will give you the best ROI, then do every single crop. Have a look at what your yield will be, how much you'll get, and then use that data, talk about it, write a script about it, compile it, and even use AI. If you really struggle for it, use AI to, like, they might not hit every point, but that's when you tweak it. So copy and paste what AI put in, and then just tweak little bits here and there. You're very welcome. I'm always here to help people. If you've not already joined my Discord server, and I'm in there every day talking to people, so if you ever need any advice, then speak to me and I'll give you some advice on it. But I'm in my Discord server for at least like 4 hours a day. I might not reply to you instantly, but I will get back to you eventually. What are you planting next? Good question. I have Discord, but I don't know how to join yours. Right, well, I'm going to run to the toilet before we start this half the field. But yeah, my plan is... I'll show you. Let's just zoom out. So, that field over here is going to be grass, the big one. Then I'm going to do barley, wheat, corn, and soybeans. But I'm dying for a wee, so I'll be right back. Right, so I'll get that Discord server for you now. Bear with me. Come on, you dick. Right. Discord. Invite people. Oh, not that one. Jesus Christ, I'm dying. Why won't it let me copy and paste it? Be a dick. Okay, right, let's go in a different direction with this. Right, there we go, copy and pasted. That one. I need to mix up my stream now. Right, where are we? Divide and plonker. There we are. Oh, I've got to hear myself talk now. Oh, I put the Discord server in there. That is not what I pressed. Hidden use copy button. But do you ever play any other games apart from Farm Simulator games? I do play some others. Why would I want to join myself? No, thank you. Oh wait, just chatting, that's what I need to go to. Alright, I guess it looks like I have to disable streaming mode to invite people, which kinda sucks. There you go. Alright, let's just back out of that. I don't want to be my own viewer. Oh, I've lost OBS. Hang on a minute. Back to the main board. Right, there we go. Come on, there we go. But yeah, I do play other games. So I've... but what would I say I normally play? Because I know I dedicate a lot of my time to this game, because obviously I try and do 2 shots a day. And I try and do like 1 long form every couple of weeks. But when I'm unwinding, I probably play... I don't know, actually. I've got such a sad life. Favourite games, I'd probably say is... I do play a lot of Roblox with my son. I don't enjoy it, but I do play it with him. And... I don't get much PC time. Unless my son's not here. If he's with his mum, then I get time to. But it's like 90% of my free time is taken up by making videos. I'd probably say maybe ETS. I'd probably say that's my second favourite game. And I like playing GeoGuessr as well. I'm pretty decent at GeoGuessr. Right, come on, Dick. Let's get going. You know what? That's actually a bad straight line. Considering the length of it. I think I've done a pretty slapdash job. Let's zoom in a bit, because I don't like being so far out. There we go. Much better. But yeah, probably ETS. I do like playing FIFA. Well, EA football or whatever it's called. And GTA I like playing. What else do I play? I like playing games on Neil.fun as well. They're pretty fun. How much money do I have on game? About 11,000. Yeah, I'm not the wealthiest person. I'm in the Discord. Well, welcome to the Discord server. I hope you find your stay very, very comforting. If you tag me, but you get a message from Silage Farmer saying don't tag me, just tell them to fuck off. Like, I don't mind being tagged because before I go to sleep, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Do Not Disturb. So it's like, if you do tag me, I won't get the notification until I wake up. Or if I'm busy, I get the notification, but I'm busy, so I just get back to you when I can. But at least I get the ping to know that I need to respond to somebody. Right, we've finally nearly finished ploughing. It's been 2.5 hours. Fucking hell. I spent 2 hours ploughing essentially what is 2 fields. I need a life. This tractor's nearly dead. Your gameplay end after showing all tractors, harvesters and equipment. It won't take long. I'll show you now. This is the list. Oh shit, wrong one. I've got this tractor. It's saving. Autosave. You know what? It is a blessing and a curse. But yeah, I've got a tractor. I've got a seeder. I've got a baler. I've got a plough. And for some reason I've still got that. Which is a big trail. Oh, for fuck's sake. See what you made me do. I've missed out now. And if you want a tour of the farm, you're in luck. We have the most intricate farm in the world. We've got chickens. We've got a silo. We've got a shed with a baler in it. That's contract equipment. We don't count them. So yeah, there you go. You've had a tour of my farm. I started off with 1 million. Because I didn't do it as a new farmer. So I only started it. Oh no, I did do this one as a new farmer. And I started with 1 million. But I had to get the silo, I had to get some sheds, and I had to get that. I got an... I think that was it. How fucking 1 million doesn't get you anything. It literally got me 2 sheds, 2 coops, and a silo. What have I wasted my money on then? Something's not adding up here. Do I play Call of Duty 6? I've not really played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. I think the entire franchise diminished after that one. Aren't there mods to get more money? There are. I could use this one and just give myself as much money as I wanted to. I could give myself 4.5 billion right now. But I don't do that. Because I think the whole excitement of Farming Simulator is building it up rather than just modding it in. I think you get much better value for your playing doing that. It's like I remember once I was streaming and this person came into my stream and he's like, oh, can I show you my farm? So I put it as multiplayer, I joined him. And he went, this is what I've got. And all he did was dev tool everything. I was like, you're not really playing the fucking game then, are you? Where did that go? It went backwards. It'll do. It's not fun to do. That is a lot more fun to grind. Yeah, absolutely. I think you get a sense of accomplishment when you do it that way. And, you know, you kind of feel to yourself like, you know what, I've done something with this farm. But if you just mod everything and you're just kind of like, oh, just fucking throw it. Just throw it all together. There we go. We've got a good farm. How do we do it? Magic. It's like, what was your strategy? F12. Real farmers hard job and real money, but this game feels real farming no getting no money. Well, you know what? This game is a lot more generous than real farming. I think you feel more proud in yourself. Yeah, definitely. And you know what? It's a very, very sad viewpoint if you look at it. Like, you feel proud that you've accomplished something, and it's literally just pixels changing colour. But it's weird how, like, you can get attached to a game. And it can mean a lot to you. It's just like you can't throw objects with a button anymore. Yeah, absolutely. But then again, you can throw a tractor. I kind of want to throw this one, but I don't want to throw it at the same time. Yeah, just fucking yeet this tractor into oblivion is so tempting. You got me started on fucking throwing things now. Let's get a new save game. I want to throw something. In fact, I threw something before and it got stuck in the edge of the fucking map. I'll show you. I'll see if I can replicate it. I put a trailer on the back of the big challenger that I put. And yeah, it was fun watching it struggle. But you can still throw things, like, really fucking far. It's just, for some reason, the lighter the thing is, and I say light, you're talking like 2-3 tons. Like, 2-3 tons doesn't throw very far. 20 tons will go the entire length of the map. You don't use super strength. Oh, you're missing out. Because did you know with Lumberjack you can fly? Watch. So I've not activated flight, and I want to activate flight, but I will spawn a panel it in. And it's going to be long planks, hopefully. I made a video on this. It actually did pretty well. It got like 500,000 views. Long planks, where are you? There's so many fucking things on this. There we are, planks long. You don't use super strength, it's on console. Oh, right. Well, you can use lighter pallets, can't you? Or liftable pallets. But yeah, if you stand on top of a... Oh, the little dicks. They changed it. You used to be able to just stand on these and just fucking fly with them. But now they're no longer collidable. Absolute bastards. Right, let's go and yeet it. There we go, it still flies. Doesn't go very far though. Is it a mod? It is, it's Lumberjack. But again, they don't go as far as they should. Never mind. And again, as far as they should, like, you should realistically throw a tractor like that. Right, let's go back to this one. I really want to get these fields ploughed. But if you ever do get a PC, which I do highly recommend, you don't need a good one. You can just get a £200. Like, my first PC was a £200 PC, and then you upgraded it as went along. But if you ever do get a PC and play this, you need to look at 3 mods. That's Lumberjack, Power Tools, or Easy Dev Controls when it comes out. Why both tractor flying? Bug. It wasn't a bug, I just threw it. No, that one, this one. Did I plough the field? No. And remember me when you become famous. I will. I've got an eidentic memory, so it's very unlikely that I'm going to forget people. I'll say eidentic. I do forget a lot of things, but I don't forget much. But I think my earliest memory is when I was about 2 or 3 years old. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a tree there. I'm not very observant. Right. So, yeah, we just got this bit. And then, you know what, we still got another fucking field, haven't we? I give up. Whose bright idea was it to do a 4x map? It was actually mine, so I can't moan at anybody. Why don't you do headlines? I normally do, but I've got enough room here that I don't need to. Did I miss a bit? I'll have to go over there and investigate. No, I think that's just tight tracks. I think we'll be okay. What are you going to do when you finish ploughing this field? I don't know, passing out. Well, the plan is a big grass field with a Great Plains fucking cedar, might I add. How big is that field? I need to visit it, won't I? So the field area is nearly 4 hectares. And we're going to do it with a 3 meter fucking cedar. That's not going to be fun at all. That's going to be next stream. Just got to sit around fucking seeding. Let's just place you over here. I think that one's a bit too far, to be honest. Right, we've lost a bill. Oh shit. Message redacted. Why did it get redacted? What did you say? Misspell it. What time is it in the UK? It's coming up to 3 o'clock in the morning. What about where you are? I think you lost them. I kept 2. You know what? It'll probably be in that field over there where the soybeans used to be. I'm not using the width here, am I? Look at how bad my tractor is. Look at how bad it is. Where's the menu? Vehicles. Look at that. There's 9% of its health left. Honestly. This tractor's gonna die. Multiplayer join friends. I've got a dedicated server, but some streams I will be doing multiplayer, but some streams I just like to do my own thing. Like, I'm very, very OCD. Like, believe it or not, like, you look at my videos and you think, this guy's just a fucking lunatic on Farming Simulator. But I'm very OCD about the playstyle and how I want things to be done when I play single player. So if I see you get something wrong, I'll probably lose my shit. It's 9 PM for you. Lucky bastard. I wish, you know what, I wish I could just like travel around the world. Not even talk about like visiting countries, but just at like 9 o'clock in the morning all the time. Then you'd never need sleep, theoretically. I think the tractor is in pain. Just a little bit. It's ready to just shut down on me. Why have I got 270 million? Where the fuck did that come from? I think he had 11 grand. Oh shit, I've added fucking 32 million. Right, and then minus 32 million. Oh, fuck off. Ah, fuck it. Keep it like that. So I didn't mean to do all caps. I'm not mad, all caps. I'm just supposed to be angry. It's not 9% health, it's 9% damage. Is that what you think? Right. What does that look like? Does that look like 9% damage? That's not 9% damage. That's 91% damage. That's why it's red. 8% damage now. 8%. The condition is 8% of it left. What's that? Your friends join helping field cleaning fast finished work. Yeah, I mean, it would be helpful if I had more than one tractor. Unfortunately, I'm not blessed. But I will be doing a multiplayer stream. I'll probably do the multiplayer one tomorrow, actually. It'll probably have to be vanilla, though, which kind of sucks. But we'll just go like a 1x map or something. Just I'll have fun with it. Do vanilla so people on console can come in as well. And then just have the time of our life. Like I have done tonight. By ploughing what seems like an endless amount of fields. And then I've still got another one over here. Not looking forward to that. What is it backwards? My game tells him much damage has been dealt. Yours tells the health. I don't know. I mean, I know that I've got 8% left before my tractor just decides that it doesn't want to be a tractor anymore. I think FS22 did it that way. I like your voice and laugh. Hey, thank you very much. I personally hate my voice and laugh. I hate everything about me. Everything sucks. I'm joking. I don't hate myself. Not too fond of myself, but I don't hate myself. What mods do you have on your game? Too many. I've got like 186. The most used mods that I probably have are plows. Why do you say that? What, that I'm not too fond of myself? I said I don't hate myself. I said I do not hate myself, but I'm not particularly fond of myself. How much do I have? I've got £28,000. Well, 28,000 euros. Got about 50p in real life. I'm joking. Probably about £1. But yeah, I've got 28 grand. But for some reason I had, like, I don't know where it came from. But I looked and I had 282 million. I was like, what the fuck, where did the fuck did that come from? I've not used any mods. Let's go shopping for a new tractor. Yeah, we can get half a fucking John Deere 3650. Well, that's about, we'll have 1,000 left over, so that means we can put a front loader on it. There we go, multi-purpose. And again, how much does this go for? Even though it's absolutely fucked. 28,000 and it's got 7% of its life left. I mean, that's not bad. How much HP do you... It's not got many hit points left. One rune longsword and it's gone. Oh, horsepower. 160. Got about 160, I think. Let's just double check that. Yeah, 160. I did too, you did check that menu. You could just check the side. Because this is the Challenger 260 horsepower. No, do not hire a worker. I can't afford you. Fuck off. Oh, Jesus Christmas. Nearly 3 hours it's taken to I'm not even fucking harvesting. I wish I was. 3 hours to harvest isn't bad, because it means you've got a shit ton of money. But 3 hours to fucking plow is an absolute piss take. Especially when you're being unrealistic about it as well. And I've still got another field to do. I don't know who I was in my previous life, but I didn't deserve this. Not at all. Can't afford your look off. Yeah, pretty much. Can't afford anything. Because, bear in mind, I've got a 500,000 euro debt that I need to pay back. I've got child support to pay. I've got to pay, I don't know, what other fucking depressing things can you pay off? Debt. Oh, I've already said that. I can't use that excuse twice. Right. 5 fields done. Technically 2. Lawns. That's still debt. Yeah, taxes. I've got to pay taxes. Fucking taxes are the most depressing thing in the world. You know what, actually? I've got vehicles to repair. I've got staff to feed and a family to pay. Ah, fuck bills, I'm going off grid. I'm living under the radar. What happens when it hits 0? Good question. And I don't really fancy finding out, considering the amount of money that I've got left. 6%. You know what? I'll put it towards the shop. I'll lower the plough and just spin around in circles for 20 minutes. Alright, let's find out. Back to the farm. We're ploughing the last field. We're going to see what's what. Probably won't work anymore. I don't know, because in FS22 it still worked. I think it's under the licensing agreement that they can't have them malfunction. That's why they don't have damage on the game. They do have damage, but not like physical damage. So I wonder where that's going to go. Snaps in half. Maybe if it was a John Deere. I think the challenges are built a bit different. I don't even know where we're going to fucking begin with this field. Oh, fuck you, autosave. Right, we're still on 6%. Maybe if it's John Deere. Yeah, definitely. A John Deere, if that... I mean, John Deeres don't fucking survive anyway. They can be in perfect nick. You could take them out of a showroom and they'll die in the next day. Today will be the last day you ever plough a field. I've still got to fucking build 3 fields as well. That sucks. They don't build them like these. Okay, boomer. Back in my day, the tractors always drove. No mechanical faults. And now they've got all these engineers with degrees. And they can't fucking build a road to last. Never mind a fucking tractor. So much ploughing. I know. Too much ploughing. It's a good job I don't have anything to get up for tomorrow. Because I'm going to be in bed until like fucking 6 PM. But back in my day, when TVs were black and white and about 2 inches wide and... You're scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't worry, Mr. Fiasco he'll help you through the evening. We've got 5%. Is the tractor going to die? This is max speed. It is. It's 7 fucking kilometers per hour. Let's use unrealistic speed mod. Stayed at 7. He's a... Oh, it went up to 8. Must have been a hill. It definitely was not a hill. Oh, shit the bed. Bear in mind, this is my only tractor, by the way. Like, if this dies, I'm fucked. I guess I'm just clueless to you streaming on YouTube. Hey, how are you doing, Pockiv? Not seen you in a while. The larger machine is growling at you. I think there's going to be more than the machine growling at you. How are you doing? We're just about to kill an entire fucking tractor. The only tractor that we have. It's on 5% health. It's about to go down. Like, literally, the entire system's going to shut down. I didn't even know how I found you. I was just looking at shorts. And now you're here. It's nice to see that YouTube's pushing my content. But yeah, we've literally spent nearly 3 hours ploughing. And not even in a good way. It's disgraceful. How are you doing anyway? Have we dropped down 4%? We've got 4 more % left. Same. Me too. Oh, Jesus Christ. This tractor's getting so slow. I can't complain. I'm absolutely bitching. I just can't wait for the ploughing to be over. And you know what? Given the state of this tractor, I don't think it's ever going to be over. Do you still stream on Twitch? Not very often. I kind of lost interest in Twitch. I much prefer YouTube. I've done quite well with YouTube at the minute, so I kind of want to continue that momentum. So you moved to YouTube, alright. Yeah. I just prefer YouTube. YouTube's better. They've got a much nicer audience. They've got a much more engaging audience. I'll make sure notifications are on. Alright, thank you very much. You're going to get fucking spammed. I'm joking, I don't spam you. I do 2 shorts a day and a video every 2 weeks. What was that you harvest on that field? This was soybeans. Want to hear a juke? Yeah, go on then. I'm up for a good joke. My life. Bottom tish. There you go. Best joke in the world, that one. I've got a joke for you when you finish your joke. Is there a way to make this so it's not like a short? There is, but I prefer doing it in a short form version. So I'm going to stick to the vertical streams. What did Harry Potter say when filling up his car? I don't know. Bro, any field ready to harvest? You're taking the piss. It's August. We've already harvested everything. We took out the stream. We took out all the fucking crops last month. Well, this month. But yeah, last stream was the hardest one. Expensive petroleum. That's actually a pretty good one. I like that. Fucking petrol is too expensive. I was just curious if I could change it on my end. No, unfortunately you can't. I'm going to try and figure out the formula to do both bigger streams and the vertical streams. But until then, it's unfortunately going to be like this. Here's a joke for you, Mr. Farmer. What does a woman and a hurricane have in common? And if you're female and watching this, by the way, this is not how I feel about women. It's just a joke. If it offends you, get a life. But yeah, what does a woman and a hurricane have in common? Had to clarify. Mr. Farmer's gone silent. He's probably Googling it. Yeah, I think I told you about this. They come in wet and wild and when they leave, they take your house and your car. Yeah, he definitely Googled my joke. And you know what? The person who told me that joke was the mayor of where I live as well. Or the mayor, as they call it in America. He used to go out with so many fucking inappropriate jokes though. It was ridiculous. And he'd never shut up about drinking cups of tea. How much health is left? Good question. For me, 0. For this tractor, 3%. It's nearly dead. Can't wait for it to die. I shouldn't say that. This is my only tractor. Yeah, rest in peace tractor. This is the only one I've got. And they've all pushed me to killing it. Rest in peace you. I know you're gonna destroy my profits here. Something's cooking because the textures are going weird. See if that on my GPU's on the fritz. Which I'm hoping it's not. Do you have money? I've got 28,000. But once it dies, it dies. I've got nothing to drag it with. I think that's just the reality that you have to, Mr. Farmer, about the speed. I think that's just the reality of streaming. You'll never get it in real time. You might want to fix it then. Nope. 2%. And it's still worth 28 grand. 2 minutes now, still waiting for that text about my internet. It'll turn up. Probably around about now. You're just going to sell it. No, I'll probably reset it and then... You know what, actually? I've got a plan. I've got 2% left. If it breaks down, I'm going to fucking launch it to the fucking shop. See how close I can get. It's got to be like fucking SpaceX launching its first rocket. Everything's going to go wrong. The wheel is going to fall off. I hope not. But you know what? That would be actually a good fixture. Play golf. I'd love to play golf. Let's play golf. 2% still. Come on, drop it down. You know what? I can guarantee you it'll finish off this fucking field by the time it's finished. By the time it's dead. New game. No, 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 no. We fix what we have. That is a millennial mindset you have there. volleyball. That's you have to have more than one person. Then again, you know what? It would actually be great if you could actually play volleyball, like do keepy ups with it. So if you kept pressing the throw button every single time it came near you, that'd be a good game. You should play as a multiplayer game. I'm going to be doing that in the next stream. I'm actually a farmer in real life, a dairy farmer. Oh, how many cattle do you have in your fleet? Still 2%. Fucking go on. Drop. It's the best game. It is the best game, and it keeps you on your toes all the time because my tractor is about to die. It's done 91 hours. Fucking hell, 91 hours. I'm sure. So in 3 hours, it's done 10 hours worth of work. How does that work? 2%. It's the best game. I wouldn't say the best, but it's up there. It's definitely up there with the best. Well, I mean, I suppose it's a personal preference, isn't it? About 1,700 last time. I asked my dad, Jesus Christ, you got a lot of fucking cattle then, haven't you? You must be fucking raking it in financially. Around 800 milking, Jesus. So how many litres you put in a day? You get about 25 gallons per cow per day. Yeah, you're fucking raking it in, aren't you? I feel like every farming simulator game never ends because there's always something to do and something to do, so it makes it so addicting. Yeah, and it's, I think the way that they've worked it, 2 rounds working condition, yeah. But I think 1% left. Fucking get in. I think the way that they've worked it is because it's like, right, so you buy a harvester, and let's go down here. Let's get a shit harvester. So you start with that shitty little Massey Ferguson 8257, but then like the step up isn't too big, and then you can go, oh well, I can get that one for that price. Oh, I could get the Fent version. Oh, then you can go 40 grand extra. And then you keep looking at these different little milestones, and you're like, oh, I can get this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And before you know it, you're fucking addicted. For me, I just want to kill the tractor. That's my only goal tonight. A couple of years ago, the rear axle snapped in the combine. Is that in real life or in this game? I've ever seen the combine demolition derbies. I fucking love them. They use old John Deere's and they just fucking pummel the shit out of each other. If my tractor dies within the next 10 minutes, I'll show you a video of it. They're fucking hilarious. If they had realistic damage on Farmer Simulator, I would definitely put that in. Still on 1%. I'd do a full live stream of people in my Discord server just fucking smashing each other to pieces. This year has been tough. The barn burnt down. Rolled a couple tractors into a ditch. Fucking hell. But that was a couple of $100,000. I shouldn't laugh because that's like... Knowing my luck, this will go into the minuses. Like condition, -5, -10, -15. He has 75 tractors in the Royal John Deere. I'm not even fucking using the width of the plough here. What am I doing? I'm ploughing like it was an actual plough, but on the other side. Right. Oh, it's at 0. Oh, and autosave kicked in. So 0% and it's still working, but it's going at 5 kilometers per hour. It doesn't actually do any fucking difference. Like, we're at 0% here, and it's just plowing along as normal. What's the point in having damage other than for fucking value? So yeah, in future, just let your tractor run down to 0 because it's going to make absolutely no difference to the performance of the tractor whatsoever for some reason. Might as well save yourself the cash. There you go, there's another video. So I've got 2 videos out of this stream. Don't repair your tractor, it's useless. What was the other one? I forgot. Condition recover wash stress. Well, it's like, it's not varied in speed. It's not like this side needs plowing, the other side doesn't. So it's kind of like, what's the fucking point in getting a repair bill next to your name when you can just go with it? A lot of you have 2 combines, both modern, one around 2015. 3 articulated tractors, 2 case, 1 John Deere, and a lot of medium tractors. I said medium as in FS24 category. Ran out of space. Ah, right. Well, so you're looking at around about like between 200 and 300 horsepower each. All my tractors at 0 durability since they lose like 15% on working the starter fields on Elm Creek. Really? I thought everything started as pretty much brand new on FS22. Oh, he's struggling there. He went down to 4 kilometers per hour. Here's a question. Can it reach his top speed? It's a bit sluggish, but I think that's because I'm on a ploughed field. How you doing, Moller? Oh, Riverbend. But no, it's comfortable getting to his top speed. I think durability is a myth. Android, FS18, my favourite tractor, JCB, and Delta. Delta? Like the airlines? You're driving a plane across your field, what you do, you maniac? I'm joking. Don't fucking crucify me over that. I like John Deere tractor in FS18. Which one? But on tools it matters since damage on tools makes them slightly slower. Well, what's my 6M looking like? Oh, you know what, we're on 89%, so it's not too bad. 2 new Magnums, 2 older Magnums, chopper, 5 semis, and a European John Deere tractor. Jesus. I love the case Magnum tractors. Like, out of the case tractors, those are my personal favourites. Second favourite being the Puma. But the case Magnums are very, very popular around my area. Two new... Oh, I've just read that. What the fuck am I playing at? Oh, I need to get a grip. Right. I'm going to show you now a quick video because I'm fed up of ploughing. It's been 3 hours and 10 minutes of just fucking ploughing. So I'm going to go to YouTube. And I want to show you this. And I want to implement this on... Oh, wait a minute. Not Google. Bear with me.
I'm not sure.
Alright, so this one. So these are fucking awesome to watch. Like, they just rip each other to shreds all the fucking time. Is it this one? They just use old battered equipment and they just fucking tear each other apart. Oh, watching you from Thailand, guys. Hey, welcome here, bud, Mr. Thailand man. Nat tape on. How you doing? Look at that. Why would anybody feel like that's a good idea? Look at the state of that header. It's just fucking... it's as flat as a fucking pancake. Well, there we go. Got a man down. You know what? He just hung into his cab there, actually. I've not actually watched this video, but I've seen the John Deere version, and it's fucking funny. There's one Massey Ferguson, about 10 John Deere. And actually, the Massey Ferguson won. It's the craziest competition in the world. No, the craziest competition is the fucking bus driving figure of 8. This one's the fucking craziest competition in the world. This guy's way too fucking happy about all of this.
The toilet is destroyed. You can take that however you want it.
But this one's absolutely fucking ballistic.
Bus is having some issues. Take 331. No, it's close.
How fucking close can you get without actually crashing? But some of them do it deliberately as well, which is fucking hilarious. Like that one, he turned into that fucking bus.
Two buses down temporarily. I need a mask and it ain't because of COVID.
Like there's so like American people, what are you doing? Like how much money do you have that's disposable? Like they're just fucking crazy.
Oh, the new bus about went through the wall in turn 1. Scary Gary in the middle. Oh my goodness.
That guy is way too excited. This tournament I like it, but like Monster Jam. It is hillbilly Monster Jam. I'm not gonna lie. But the you know what, the sportsmanship in these, it baffles me. Like considering like the only objective is just fucking annihilate each other. It just amazes me, like the sportsmanship. Like in football, you never get that. In rugby, you do, but
Now I see why you people like this.
like they're very, very strictly disciplined, which are kind of like, it's just fucking weird.
Trying to detach here in front of us. We need some cold water.
But they do deliberately knock each other over as well, which is kind of funny to watch. Like, if you stop, you're out, basically. If you can't move, you're gone. Like, how close was that? That must have been a couple of inches away.
7 buses are all that's running.
But they do one with pickup trucks as well.
We got one losing a hood here on the middle. Bus number 3. Oh!
And they've all got to pull caravans.
Getting close to the end here. Looks like
This one. This one's just fucking chaos all the way through.
yeah, just go for it.
Look at the fucking state of these. They're all towing something and they just all get fucking obliterated.
already.
Like, they've been sensible there and they've paused.
Here comes the
And then he's just gone, you know what, fuck it, let's crash into that caravan. You just have no chill whatsoever.
red flag, red flag.
Like, he thought about mounting that fucking trailer. I don't know what happened. What happened to him?
Truck over there in 3.
Right, let's fast forward it a bit. There we are, there's some carnage.
This has got a air conditioning unit stuck under the front.
Not a great deal of carnage. But, like, the litter soon builds up. It's...
Oh, calamity over there.
I hate to be the people working on that floor to clean up all that.
Yeah, right in the middle. Heavy
Did he have a boat on the back of his fucking truck? A few of them do, actually. I'll turn it up a little bit. Like, that yellow one's pulling that one at the minute. Like, they're just fucking bonkers in America.
Survival of the fittest. You gotta pick the right
Look at him, he's
lane.
determined to get on
There's no
top.
stalled cars or trucks in it. There's not much
You-
room left.
Is that a banana? Is that a Rastafarian banana? But yeah, Americans, they're fucking wild. But yeah, that's going to be it from me tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed the content. If you have, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you've not already done it. All that gibberish and all that flubber blubber.
Oh, they turn it
But thank you very much for everybody who's engaged in the chat as well. You've been an absolute legend tonight. I've loved every minute of it. And sorry,
Where you gonna
Gajit,
go? Right through
hi.
the living room.
But unfortunately, the stream's going to come to an end. I hope you're okay. I hope you've had a lovely
Do
Christmas,
it.
New
Just
Year.
drive right through it.
But yeah, that's going to be it from me. I'll probably see you all tomorrow. I'm going to do a multiplayer server for tomorrow night's stream. And I hope to see a lot of you there. It's going to be a maximum of about 8 players. I think that's what 5 is going to cap people at. But yeah, it'll be fun. So good night and have a lovely evening, everybody. Because it's nearly 4 o'clock in the morning. Goodbye.